Well, hello there, Amazonians. I've got something to show you today that you may not have seen yet. To me, they're pretty new. I try to keep up with this kind of thing. This is a product sold by Mylark, Mylark, and it's a non-earplug music earphone. These are the little directions that come with it, which are quite simple. And I'll explain here at the beginning that I like to put my Amazon reviews, the videos on Amazon, but also on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, I'll mention some of the things that you would find on the Mylark website on Amazon, so you'll know kind of what I'm talking about here. This is a 4.1 Bluetooth. They come in two colors, silver and black, and red, actually three colors. And they come in a well-supported box, a little plastic deal where they ride inside of there and fit in this cardboard box so they arrive unscathed. And before I forget, I usually do, these little Tic Tac containers are perfect for this type of thing, earbuds, small electronic gear. If you don't want to scratch them, put them in a little bag, which they're available everywhere. Put that in there, and these things will fit right inside of there perfectly. Better in the bag where they won't scratch them, and also keep them from banging around. Snap shut, you're all set. You can drop it on the floor, whatever. They're water resistant that way. I usually forget about mentioning that in the reviews. But anyway, back to what I'm reviewing here. This comes real simple, a little charging cable, regular USB like you'd use for your phone, a short one, which is handy for this because it'll store in the same space as the earpiece. Okay, now to the good part. You'll find several of these for sale, pardon me, by different places on Amazon. This is at least the newer version, and I think the best because it has a volume control. Can you see the plus and minus there? One click for louder or one click for softer, plus and minus. If you hold down on it, just like a lot of other Bluetooth devices, if you hold down on the plus sign or for a couple of seconds, it'll go to the next track of whatever you're listening to, assuming it's a Bluetooth device. This multifunction button at the bottom is just like that. This goes over your ear. This goes behind your ear. The little microphone is at the bottom. It's a little hole down there. If you can see that or not, it might be hard to focus on that. Anyway, microphone's at the bottom, multifunction buttons there. This also is a mute button. So if you listen to music, which is what I got them for, like on your cell phone or something, just hit that one time and it'll mute it until you want to turn it back on. What's nice about this is it's perfectly smooth all the way around. There's nothing that's going to hurt your ear. It's all, it goes over your ear, not in it. And the sound comes out of this little hole here at the top, if you can see it. And this will come down when it's on your ear, just about above your ear canal. Now, I'll give you more of a description in the written part of this review, but to give you an example, and I'll probably take a picture or two of it too, a still picture. This is one size. There are three colors, but they're one size. They'll work on the left ear or the right ear. It doesn't matter. There's nothing to swivel or change. You just simply switch ears. I mean, it just hooks right over your ear. And this will hang up just in my ear, just above my ear canal. Now, to be honest about it, I have like a 7 3/4 inch hat size, big head, if you will. So my ears match. They're kind of large too. And so my ears, this opening where the sound comes out is a little higher than it could be. But this is one size. These are only $20 now. Don't forget, and they're on Prime. So they're not going to make custom sizes for your ear. But the average person that wears a smaller head size than I do this will be closer down to or farther down to the center of your ear canal. And you can adjust the volume, of course, on your cell phone or whatever you're transmitting it from, and use the volume controls on this. And for me, even though it's a little higher with my big ears, I've got plenty of volume. Now, this is not going to blow you away with bass. If you're used to hearing Beats, well, I shouldn't mention brands, but modern day earphones or earplugs, and listening to rap or rock music, the current style, you probably want a big bass bump, which is electronically injected on most of the music. This, you're not going to hear much of that. This has some bass, but mostly mid-range and treble. It's not really tinny. It just doesn't have an overwhelming bass sound. And I'm a 75-year-old retired musician, professional musician. And the main reason I think for looking at these, pardon me, is if you live in a house or an apartment with your wife, girlfriend, kids, any place you happen to be where there's more than one person, chances are somebody wants to watch TV, somebody's, like in my case, my wife's on the computer, and rather than having the speaker on the television set and disturbing my wife, I use something like this. And now that I just got this today, and I love this. I've had it on for 4 or 5 hours. And something like this allows me to watch TV or listen to music, but I can still hear not only from the ear that, that this isn't on, but also when this is on the other ear. If this is on your left ear, you can still hear. Nothing is plugged in your ear. This little speaker is this little tiny, it's what it is, a speaker. It's not an earphone. It's a little hole right there, which I don't think I can get it to show on the screen. The big part's in the way. Anyway, you'll look at it, see on the website, and you'll see them. It's a little tiny hole, and so it's basically like a speaker. It doesn't go in your ear. It fits on either ear. Sound is the same. It's got a 160 milliamp battery. About 6 to 8 hours playtime, like all Bluetooth battery-powered devices. It depends on the volume you run it at. But it's rated at 200 hours on standby. Like if you're using it for your phone, it works all your phone functions on this too. This multi-function button, all this is on the website, and I'm not going to get into all of it on this video. It'll take too long. But this thing, again, 6 to 8 hours playtime, charges up in an hour and a half. Standby time, if you're waiting to use it for a phone, you want to leave it on waiting for a phone call with no music on it, 200 hours standby time. And the kicker with this too is $20. They give you 40 days money back guarantee. You can just send it back. They'll give you your money credit on Amazon. 1 year guarantee, which is 360 some odd days, plus the 40 days they gave you to begin with. So you're looking at a total of 400 days of warranty on this little guy. And unless you step on it, it'll break it, run your car over it. It's pretty sturdy. There's nothing exposed to get damaged. But the sound is very good. As I said, I'm a retired professional musician, trumpet player, and I don't listen to something if it's terrible. Some people say it's tinny. Well, it's not tinny. It just doesn't have a lot of bass. The instructions are on the website. They're on this little book. They're as simple as they can be. You just simply hold this button down. I'll see if I can get it to work for you where you can see it. You hold this down, multifunction button. See the 3 white flashes right there. Continue to hold it, and then it goes into red and white. And now it's pairing. It's looking for something to play from. I think you can see that in this video. There you go. And to turn it off, same deal. You just hold this multifunction button down for about 5 seconds, and you get 3 little clicks out of it, and it's off. Now there's a voice prompt. If you have this on your ear and you're listening to it, you can do all that stuff I showed you uh, just by pressing the multifunction button, and a voice will tell you power on, power off, it's pairing. When you get to the loudest volume setting, it'll tell you maximum volume, minimum volume. It's quite incredible. Does a lot of things, but it stays on your ear very well. I've been all over the house, outside. Bluetooth range is excellent. It'll fit on either ear, so if you get really far away and start to lose it, the Bluetooth, remember this is going through your head. If it's in your left ear and your right ear is facing the source of the Bluetooth, simply switch ears or turn your head around. But I'll clear up some of this, a little more of this in the written part of it. But for $20, this could be a marriage saver or a relationship saver, because it allows two people to listen to two different things, or one to not bother the other. And for $20, this has all the functions that most of them you'll see on Amazon don't have. The volume control, all that is unique, I think, with this one. Mylark is the one that sells this. And it's cheaper. It's only $20. So check these out. I'll try to shoot some still pictures of it in my ear, which my ear is not attractive particularly, but you can see how this fits. It's just like the pictures on the website. So if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the website, check it out. And I'll put a link to this YouTube video on the Amazon website, because their videos are kind of fuzzy. And then if you're on the website and want to see this clearer, click on the link I'll leave for you there for the YouTube version. Okay? $20, you'll find a great deal of use with this thing. I do. I love it. So check it out. Mylark, M-Y-L-A-R-K on Prime, $20. Hey, thanks for watching.